And getting you some more breaking news, Jacqueline Fernandez questioning has extended for another hour. It will continue till 6 p.m. today. You remember she's been already charge-sheeted in a money laundering case, which also involves Sukesh Chandrasekhar. The questioning has been extended. The Economic Offences Wing, Enforcement Directorate, there are multiple agencies which are looking at this case. We'll try and connect with my colleagues and get more details on the story. Ananya is with us on the broadcast. Ananya, do we have any details on the line of questioning?
Well, yeah, so she's essentially being questioned on the line of conspiracy, of the charges of conspiracy, in fact, and how Sukesh Chandrasekhar actually duped Miss Aditi Singh, who is the wife of one of the biggest pharmaceutical owners of the Ranbaxy and the Religare Fortis Healthcare. And now she's being questioned with regard, it was also being confronted with Pinky Irani in this particular matter, wherein both of them basically are very, very connected, because Pinky Irani was the one who had introduced Jacqueline Fernandez to Sukesh Chandrasekhar, and that is the line, that is the reason particularly why both of them are being confronted, so that no vacuum is left when the EOW goes on to file charge sheets or some kind of a statements are to be recorded. Secondly, what is very, very crucial to note is that the EOW has swung into action, because remember that Justice Khanwilkar's judgment that is coming to the PMLA matter has clearly made out, and it has clearly made it clear that until and unless the predicate offence is there can't be the scheduled offence, that is the offence of PMLA. And since the PMLA case at this point of time is on a very, very strong footing, the EOW would also have to do a lot of footwork so as to make a strong case against Jacqueline Fernandez. Else, the whole case of the Enforcement Directorate would fall flat to the ground. That is the particular reason, another particular reason why she's being questioned. Remember, she had the questioning had started at around 11:30 a.m. in the morning today, and is still continuing. And what we have been told by our sources that it would continue till at least 6 p.m. in the evening today. So we'll have to wait and watch as to what comes out of it actually. But then it is a very, very crucial day for the EOW, because they would have to present
and the line of questioning is going to be very critical about what happens from here on. Ashish Mehershi is also with us on the broadcast. Ashish, the Economic Offences Wing, will it have to file a separate charge sheet in this matter, a separate complaint in this matter? Talking about the procedural part of it, between the ED and the Economic Offences Wing, how does it procedurally work?
So, I'll just take the point forward from where Ananya left.
Sure.
This is basically, the ED has found during investigation that basically Jacqueline Fernandez was involved into the entire scam. She purposely chose to turn a blind eye, despite knowing that this man has a criminal past, and his antecedents very clearly show that this man was basically involved into cheating and many other forgery and many other criminal activities. There was, in fact, if you go through the charge sheet, it very clearly mentions that Pinky Irani and her makeup artist, Shan, both had basically shared an article and a video which very clearly showed that this man had criminal antecedents. But still, despite that, she chose to turn a blind eye, and she continued to accept gifts, money, cars for herself and for her family members abroad. Ultimately, this case has to stand in the court of law. The court, if you remember, Jacqueline Fernandez was never named as accused, even in the first FIR that was filed by Delhi Police Special Cell, and then the ECIR that was filed by the Enforcement Directorate. But since she has been named in the ED charge sheet as an accused, that charge should stand also in the EOW charge sheet. So the predicate offence needs to stand, otherwise the charge sheet filed by the Enforcement Directorate will not be able to stand. And that is why this questioning is happening, and we can expect another charge sheet by Economic Offences Wing based on that facts. But most important would be the date which is coming, that is 26th, where she has been summoned by the court to appear. It will be very interesting whether she is arrested, whether she is left on bail. That is going to be the day, the most important day for Jacqueline Fernandez.
Thank you, Ashish and Ananya, for getting us all the details on that very important matter. More importantly, it's the predicate offence means that the Economic Offences Wing, that has to establish some kind of culpability on which the ED case stands.